Hey, what is up guys? So in this video we're going to implement a rope that can grab a player that can grab a rope. So here my player. In my player I have a character body 2D and a sprite 2D, collision shape, animation player, a marker 2D that we call the hand position, and a grab zone which is a area 2D, collision shape. You will give it collision shape and a timer. So in animation player, we will use the idle, the fall, the jump, and the running. Right. So here is the running and this is the fall. So in the hand position, which is we have here in the collision shape for the grab zone, and a rope timer, which is a one shot, and a wait time for 0.1 second. And okay, maybe that's all. So now I have a rope swing. In my rope swing, we have a sprite 2D, which is we can call it a chain. So you can build it in until 12, or maybe you like it too long for it. Then in the chain, we have an area 2D, which is have an here. We called it a group. So this node is in this group rope. Okay. Then we have a collision shape and a grab point or marker 2D for each collision of an area 2D. So this means that the player can be grabbed in this point of this global or the position. So we have an animation player for it. Okay, the swing rope here, as you can see, if we play, if we hit play, the position of this will be updated, right? As you can see, this will be updated. Then so yeah, so in this rotation, so first we're going to this rope setting, and as you can see there's a rotation here. Okay, so we just stop it for now. In the 0 we have a 30-degree. The middle we have um the one, wait, okay, it was 352, 359.4, sorry. And for the three three timer is 330 degree. Okay, so we implement the player. Okay, so in player we have a class player extends character body 2D. Okay, so we export a variable, or you can just say a variable on the export. So the thing is we have the export here. So in a world we have the player, and as you can see there's a player mode here. So you can change the speed, the jump speed, the gravity, something like that. So next we have this kind of variable. So export grab offset, okay, is equal to vector to that 0. So offset for the rope grabbing position. So in var player velocity, so in character body there's a built-in velocity, so we choose like rename it as the player velocity. Then we have the export variable for friction, export var for acceleration. So we have the enum state here for idle, running, jump, start, jump, fall, and rope jump. So we have already onReady var player state is equal to state that idle. So onReady var hand position marker 2D is equal hand position. So this is the hand position of it. You can grab and drop using the control. Tap the control, then you can see. Okay, so this is the rope code. I mean, we have a var rope grab is equal to false, var rope part area 2D is equal to null. We have a variable can grab is equal to true. So in function ready, we have the animation player that play idle. So next is we need a function update animation underscore anim. So if player underscore velocity dot x is greater than 0, sprite 2D dot flip edge is equal to true. So this one is like if you have a top uh, platformer, the player will be flip. Okay, so elif player velocity dot x less than 0. So player sprite flip edge is equal to false. So next is we have a match anim. So we need this like state to fall, play fall. Okay, state that running, animation player that play running. So next is we have the function to handle the state. Okay, so underscore player underscore state, then state void. So match player state. Okay, start state that start jump and player velocity dot y is equal to jump speed. So next is we have the jump state handler. State that rope jump player underscore velocity dot y is equal to jump speed divided by 2.0 float. Okay, then we have a function get input of a delta and float. So variable direction is equal to float input that get action strength right minus input that get action strength left. If direction is equal to 0, or the dir or var target velocity that underscore x is equal to direction multiplied by the speed. So variable lerp acceleration multiplied by the delta. Then player velocity that x is equal to lerp player velocity that x target velocity that velocity x and the lerp acceleration. Else var lerp friction is equal to friction multiplied by the delta. Then the player velocity dot x is equal to lerp or player velocity x 0 0, then lerp friction. And we have a function for physics process delta float. So this is the code for the R rope. Then we have a variable for rope release is equal to false. If rope grab variable grab point is equal to rope part that get node grab point. So maybe for safe retrieval. Okay. So if grab point variable hand global position hand position that global position variable grab point position is equal to grab point that global position. So variable hand to grab offset. Okay. So we have grab point position minus to the hand global position. Then next is we have the position plus and equal to hand to grab offset. So we don't need this grab point anyway. You don't need to put it. So if input that is action just press jump, rope grab is equal to false, rope part is equal to null, then grab zone or rope timer start. So the rope timer will be start. Then rope release is equal to true, else return. End of the rope code. Okay. Get input delta. So this is the delta. You go get input. If player velocity is equal to vector 2 dot 0, player state equal state dot idle. And if input is action just press jump and it is on floor or rope release. So player state is equal to state dot rope jump. And if player velocity dot x is not 0. So player state is equal to state dot running. Else if not is on the floor or is not is on floor, if player velocity dot y greater than 0, player state dot jump if player velocity is less than 0, player state is equal to state to fall. Player velocity dot y plus equal gravity multiplied by the delta. So we have a handle state for player, update the animation, and move the character with the update velocity. Velocity is equal to player velocity. Move and slide. Okay. So that's the end for the our player movement. So we have a function grab area entered. So in this grab zone, we have a node here, and the area is area entered. Okay. So here's the code. If area is in a group rope, okay, the group rope and can grab. So rope grab is equal to true, rope part is equal to area, can grab is equal to false, and variable grab point is equal to rope part that get node grab point. So this is for the separately rival again. So if grab point position is equal to grab point that global position plus rope grab offset, else should print there. Well, you don't need it anyway as well. I just like for printing if it's working. So we have a rope timer, which is the timeout. So function on rope timer timeout is equal void can grab is equal to true. Well, that's all. So anyway, you should um, watch the tutorial for Loop RS. So I will show you the uh, his channel. So this is I get the another code for this. I just like modified it. Uh, so well, I hope it's worked for you and enjoy.